Welcome to part 2 of Undead Settlement, Absolute Beginners. So we need to dash back the way we came, and we are going to check out the Covenant Mound Makers. You will see where it is. A bonfire will be lit there after we beat the boss of the area. It's called Hollow Pits. But it doesn't give you any Covenant badge yet. This happens after you help Cirrus, another NPC, and after you defeat the boss Aldrich, Devourer of Gods. That'll be later, much later in the game. So let's go left here. Now these enemies have darts. They take a lot of health if you're hit by them, so be careful. It's better to take them out with an arrow, bow and arrow here. You will see the damage that one will make when we get hit by it. There's one dangling from a tree. Let's heal up a bit. The one round this corner, you can hit it with a sword. And the other one dashes out. I think that's all of them. Don't go up the ladder yet. Let's go on the rooftops, pick up some items we have. And don't be mistaken, don't drop down here. It'll take you back to the other route and you'll have to run back all the way again. So go up the rooftops. That's where we need to go, so we'll go up the ladder onto the other rooftops for an item. Don't attack that enemy in the cage, it's an NPC. And just walk around and talk to this NPC.
Another Nana disappeared. Sir Granton carries a cage. He ever has his cage. And Nana's never coming back. So come into the cage and become Nana's shade.
I would bet that is the same actor who voices Grey Rat, but I could be wrong. Now, our friend up there is still there. So what we need to do is to drop down here. You'll see an enemy with a cage on its back. It's supposed to be friendly, but there's been times when it's attacked us for no apparent reason. So here, quit the game, reload, and the item will appear. It's a ring, protects you against fire. Now, go on these rocks just in case that enemy aggravates. Go behind it and examine the cage. You'll be transported to the Pit of Hollows. It's where we'll find the altar for the Mound Maker's Covenant. Do not attack the NPC you see ahead. This is below the boss. Second phase of the boss fight will crash down here, but we won't take any damage. And that NPC will be dead. So you need to do this before the boss fight.
Well, what's up? This pit is for hollows, not for the likes of you sane folk. Or perhaps you are a hollow, posing as otherwise? Yes, yes, then we are just fine. It's important to know who you are, but we'll all be mad soon enough. And should you be undead, well, all the more so. Beware, the shackles of the gods are fragile. You might need this. Etch it on your heart if you feel your sanity slipping. Come here to pile up your...
And he just gave us the badge, so we're okay.
You'll see when you go mad. They'll be your family. You'll go mad one day, but not today. Take my advice. Use this bone and leave this place. This pit is for hollows, and for the occasional madman fond of piling up victims. You've better things to do, I'd hope. This pit is for hollows. You've...
So if you miss talking to this NPC before the boss fight, you can always join the Covenant. As mentioned earlier, after helping Sirius, another NPC, and after defeating Aldrich, the Devourer of Gods, it will automatically pop up. So leave that area, homeward out, go to the shrine. There's a few things we need to do before going to Undead Settlement.
Ah, well met, Ashen One.
Give the ashes.
Gracious, passing fine ash thou'st given. Let this ash bestow nourishment. I only hope these new wares content thee.
Sell whatever you don't need. Remember, don't sell these young white branches. The giant archer will become hostile again, and you won't be able to calm him or do his quest line until New Game Plus. These are the gems collected up to now. Weapons. We are going to sell all doubles. Now buy the key. So we go to the sewers. The grave key. Stack up arrows if you need to. Remember, you can only carry 99.
Ashen one, be short.
Now let's go where we got our free level ups. Yoel has died and is replaced by Uria of Londor.
Oh, prithee, art thou good Yoel's master? I am Uria of Londor, a close friend of his. Thanks to thee, Yoel's soul is redeemed. Allow me to express my gratitude in his stead. Another matter. Thou'rt a lord, art thou not? Bearer of the dark sigil, and our Lord of Hollows. For the time thou remainst our lord, we of Londor shall serve thee. And I, of course, am also thine.
Now there's a tome here. Do not buy it to give to Irina. This tome is for another NPC we will find much later, Carla the Witch. If you give it to Irina, you'll break her quest line. So do not buy it yet.
Oh, hello, you're back. And in... Heavens, she was already dead. Thank you. I'm not surprised, though. Almost a relief, really. You can keep the ring as, well, a little trinket of thanks, I suppose.
Buy what you want from him, what you need. Let's get our standard arrows.
Goodbye, and stay safe.
This is where Carla the Witch will settle once she transfers here. And let's go talk to Cornix.
Ah, there you are, unkindled one. I wish to express my gratitude for trusting a lowly pyromancer and allowing me to gaze upon this majestic flame. As promised, I will impart pyromancies to you. But first, you'll need a flame of your own.
This is your catalyst.
Careful you don't burn yourself with it. To learn pyromancies, you must vow to become my pupil. I know, but such is the way of the world. Respect your elders and so on. And pyromancy, of course, is no exception. Oh, we'll need a pyromancy tome to learn more advanced pyromancies. Though unorthodox, that would be the most expedient way to make progress. If this were the Great Swamp, and you had the luxury of time, we could have trained you the hard way. Do not be gone for long. What is a teacher without a pupil?
Talk to him again, so he gives a gesture.
Ah, there you are, unkindled one. I am pleased to have a pupil as dedicated as you.
Let's reinforce this. This is his pyromancy set. By the fireball. We don't need the others. At least not yet.
Do not be gone for long.
And each tome we bring to these NPCs, the more their inventory will stock up.
Oh, Champion of Ash. Welcome back. I was not meant to be a firekeeper, but I am honored to serve you beside the bonfire. The gods are ever merciful. My gratitude lies with them and with you. I am yours now. Your wish is my command. You know, in my home of Karim, I was a nun. I would be pleased to share the tales of miracles with you. Although, to be honest, I only know a few. But if I had a divine tome, I could tell you many tales and more. Oh, only I cannot see. Terribly sorry, but you'll have to find me a divine tome in Braille.
This adds another attunement. We do not need any of these
Have a
spells.
pleasant journey, Champion of Ash.
Let's check out the gestures we got. Cornix. Irina. Ioria. There's one more gesture to get from Siegward. We'll get it later, when we see him further down in the game. Let's talk to Hawkwood.
Ooh, yet to give in, eh? Good. The firekeeper must be twitching with delight. But what do you really know about these Lords of Cinder, these supposed legends? Let's take Aldrich, for one. A right and proper cleric. Only he developed a habit of devouring men. He ate so many that he bloated like a drowned pig, then softened into sludge. So they stuck him in the Cathedral of the Deep, and they made him a Lord of Cinder, not for virtue, but for might. Such as a lord, I suppose. But here I ask, do we have a sodding chance? At the foot of Lothric Castle, an old path still runs below the tower in the Undead settlement. It was used to transport sacrifices to the Cathedral of the Deep. You should see where it leads, if you've the stones for it.
And I think we can level up. We're going to go with help.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Ah, well met.
We can't upgrade the claymore. We need large titanite shards.
Prithee, be careful.
So let's take up our catalyst one more time.
Ah, there you are, unkindled one. Do not be gone for long.
Let's attune the fireball. It only takes one slot. We'll be wearing this ring when we fight the NPC that we're going to do now, so our fire attacks are more stronger. Let's
Well met. 'Tis what?
let's put 5-1.
Prithee, be careful.
It's a small fireball. It does not use a lot of focus points. The blue flask. Equip the catalyst. And if you press the right, well, we've got it engaged on the right mouse button. So we need to go to Dilapidated Bridge to tackle our NPC invader. Now you need to be patient with this invader. He will try to lure you towards the enemy. He will use warmth and also an Estus flask. There he is, purple. Just keep attacking him. Keep your distance, because he parries a lot. Don't let that enemy target you. It'll be difficult to take on both of them at once. So get the NPC over here. And he's on his way. And start attacking. Prefer range battle. It's good to attack him when he's trying to use his health, Estus or whatever, or buff himself. This way you don't give him a lot of chances. He's out of Estus. And we were out of stamina. And that's it. It's dead. Holy Knight Hodrick. Take the ring off. And let's travel for the sewers. Cliff underside. Don't take on any enemy apart from one dog that's in front of the sewer entrance. Leave the potmen, don't tackle them. You're not here for them. You've gathered every item that's in the area. And drop on the cage here so you don't take fall damage. You will take some here, but take out just that dog. And go straight into the sewers. fire clutch ring on, first chance you get. This weapon is also used for parrying. Pick the rat out. Alright. Replace the flyer clutch ring with the blood bite ring. Raises your blood resistance. Let's open the gate here, which is towards the bonfire. And that's the same area where we just fought the NPC. Let's open this door. Now, Velka's statue is used for two purposes. If you accidentally hit an NPC, you can be absolved of your sin. Or if you want to reverse temporarily your hollowing, you can pay to get that reversed. Wrong button. We want the torch. Now this area is filled with skeletons. They don't reanimate after you kill them. Kill the ones on the platforms first. And 3 skeletons are in the middle. Don't take on all 3. They will gang up on you. Just go up the ladder as quick as you can. You might take some damage like we did. It doesn't matter. So when they're close to the ladder like that, you can't target them. Let's heal up. Let's see if we can take out that one. And we'll drop down to the other one. Alright, there's one more. I might have followed the other 2, so be cautious here. No, he's there. Let's pick up the soul. Now this leads to Irina's cell. So this is the second option you have to get Irina. So the first was you drop down from where Aegon was sitting, or you get the key and you come this way. And that's all the skeletons in the area. And straight ahead to the left is where you go down where the rats are and up the ladder to Irina's cell. Don't trigger that enemy. This is where we got the crystal and the 2 titanite shards. So we don't need to go to this place again. Let's head back. You should be safe if you've killed all the skeletons. There's Velka's statue, so we'll take a right up the ladder. Where the fog is the shortcut we opened to the bonfire. Our next task is to help out Siegward with the demon knight, with the demon, a fire demon. So go ahead and travel to Road of Sacrifices. Don't forget to put on some defensive armor. So Lothric Knight armor is pretty good. Take up everything else. Don't let your weight ratio go over 70%. You need to put on the flame ring, flame tearstone ring, protect you against fire. If you get a chance, add lightning to your weapon before fighting it. No, we didn't get a chance, but if you do, do so. Green blossoms, they regenerate your green bar, your stamina. Let's get that ring off. Flame stone plating. Now the lift is not here, so we need to call it. We need to take the lift up towards the giant, but halfway towards the giant we will drop off onto a wooden platform. That's where Siegward is waiting for us. Always face the entrance of this place, so you drop off exactly onto the platform. So let's turn around and drop off. You should not lose any health here.
Ah, oh, don't disappear like that. You had me downright worried. But thanks to you, an epiphany has struck me square in the head. I've unraveled the riddle of this inscrutable lift. On some days I begin to doubt myself. I went up the tower, so I thought, then somehow ended up here. I'm not exactly sure what happened. Anyhow, do you see that? That humongous beast? I'm no coward and I've a steady hand, but that thing makes my skin crawl. How now? Think twice before you go down that road. I could try talking some sense into him. No, I think not. He's far too overheated. I've got to use my head and think.
Shoot some arrows at the fire demon. The only reason we say this is because it will keep Siegward safe. He won't drop down. He'll fight the demon from the platform. So he's protected. We don't want Siegward dying on us.
You should have waited!
And you'll see where he'll fight this demon. We'll drop down.
I, Siegward of the Knights of Katarina, fight by your side!
He'll fight him from up there. Just a safe spot to Siegward. Keep attacking. And that went pretty well. Now, quit the game, reload, so Siegward can come down. So he's there. We'll go talk to him. Let's pick up this homeward bone.
That was quite a performance. But you mustn't get in over your head. We Unkindled must put our duties first. But, for the moment, we've a toast to make. To your valor, my sword, and our victory together. Long may the sun shine! Well, I'm going to have myself a little nap. The only thing to do, really, after a nice toast.
He will give us one more gesture, and we'll get that next time we see him. Let's try this gesture out that he gave. Let's pick up this item. This is the armor set we started with, the warriors. And this is a Covenant item. Usually it's used for invasions. It raises your health just a little bit. These red pellets protect you against fire. They last around about 15-20 seconds. We'll put the Ring of Sacrifice on. So just in case we die here, we won't lose our souls. It'll be hectic coming back. There's a few cage enemies. out the dogs, there's 2 of them. There are 2 more caged enemies hanging from the roof. Let's take those down also. The last one is there. There's a chest, it's safe to open. Now there's 2 cathedral enemies. We tried to run past them, but they detected us, ganged us. We didn't die. It would have been better if they allowed us to pass. We tried again, but they did not want that. We had to kill one of them, and we eventually ran past the other one. So you can tackle both if you like. Let's get Flynn's ring. Now this ring you need to be low on health for it to have effect. It combines well with the blue tear stone ring. Now we're going to take a jump down to pick up an armor set and the Chloranthe ring. It raises your endurance. And then we will homeward bone out to Firelink. So take off excessive weight, take a running jump, you'll land on one platform and then down to the bottom. Put your armor and weapon back on again. And your shield. This is a very good ring. It always keeps your stamina high. That's the Myra set that we will be wearing for the boss fight. That's the boss door. So just homeward bone to the shrine.
Ah, well met, Ashen One.
Let's sell what we don't need. Any double weapons? We can sell the warrior armor set, the northern armor. Fill your arrows. Don't forget, you can only carry 99.
Ashen One, be sure.
Let's check on Grey Rat. And he will give us another gesture.
She was already dead.
The curl up.
Ah, well met.
Reinforce the Estus. So we go now to 7. Put all 7 in the orange. We'll not be using the focus points for the boss fight.
Ah, there you are, unkindled one.
We can't reinforce that yet. We can level up once.
Welcome home, Ashen One.
We'll put stamina.
Let these souls within. Farewell, Ashen One.
Change into the Myra set. If there's a set of armor near a boss fight, then you should wear that armor. Let's put Flynn's ring on here. We don't need that. We won't be using any of these except the lightning. And just once. And travel to cliff underside bonfire. Run straight to the boss. pick up an ember here on the right where the dog is. And up. Now around the boss there's certain enemies. Take them out with your bow and arrow. It'll make things easier. We'll do one enemy so you see and you can do the rest. We won't show us killing all the enemies. Don't go too close to the boss or it'll trigger. When you've killed them all, add lightning to your weapon, two-hand it, and target the white sacks. The sacks on its legs, its arms, on its elbows, front and back. I mean, hitting these sacks lowers its health bar. Careful when it tries to sit on you. You won't take full damage here. This is the same pit where the Moundmaker's Covenant is. Keep targeting white sacks. Always keep an eye on your health. The extended arm can be hit, takes damage, but be very careful it doesn't grab you. It can reduce half your health bar. And once this boss is defeated, it will drop its soul, including the transposing kill, which we need to give to Cortland, the Midget King, Firelink. And with that kill, you'll be able to transpose all boss souls into weapons. There's the soul and the kill. We'll give it to Cortland in the next video and also burn the Undead Bone Shard. But for now, you have completed Undead Settlement. Congratulations. Many tasks. And there's the dead NPC. Thank you so much for watching the video, and we'll see you next time.